All right, folks, welcome back to another episode. I wanted to welcome my first of two guests. First guest is an amazing MC from New York and is a hip hop staple with a gritty delivery and razor sharp lyricism. He gained recognition through his music that helped define the golden era sound of hip hop. Fans and peers alike have long described him as a force respected for his authenticity, raw verses, and contributions to the culture that continue to resonate today. He is now leading his own movement with Six Man Entertainment. He's building his next chapter. This welcome, and I wanted to welcome my second guest before I call out the names. My second guest is a super dope wordsmith who brings sharp bars with a smooth delivery. Also from New York, gritty street narratives and energy rooted in his Puerto Rican heritage. He is truly building momentum with a style that reflects his city's classic hip hop spirit. So first, welcome to the legend, the Bad Seed, and welcome to an amazing MC, Crotona P. Gentlemen, how are you guys doing?
Peace,
What's up? What's
peace,
up?
man.
What's
Salute.
good? What's good?
Yeah,
Word.
thank you
Thanks for
guys for
having
taking
us.
the time. Yeah, I'm
Word.
honored to speak to a legend and honored to speak to just both dope MCs in general. So thank you.
Word, word, word,
Mhm.
word.
Cool. Well, hey, man, before I go into you guys' amazing music, I love to ask this question and I love to open up with just for the bad seed. What was your introduction or earliest memory of music? What were your parents or family members listening to?
Man. I was fortunate. I say that a lot of us that are born like I think between like 1970
Oh,
and like 80, like during that time, if you were born during that time, your parents' music taste was probably the best taste that
mm,
has
I
ever been
agree.
documented. They my parents listened to everything, and being a child, I was influenced by all of that. Like
Yeah.
just the other day, I just put up a picture of I don't know if you remember the group, but the name is Foxy. The group
Okay.
and Get Off was the single. If you could get off. You
Nice.
could get up. Like, when I was a kid, I remember that. And it came on my Spotify. I called my mother. I was like, "Yo, ma, yo, I was in here bumping this out." She was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Yeah." My mother told me I was 2 years old. I took the Earth, Wind, and Fire, true story, the record, and put it on the turntable,
Oh, man.
put the needle on the groove too, bro. And I will always play the Earth, Wind, and Fire record. What was the record?
Oh,
Getaway. She said
that's
Getaway was my
awesome.
shit. So like it just came from that, man. Like it was
Yeah.
always in the house, always.
And
Everything though, everything.
oh, such a good time. Crotona P, what about you? What was your earliest memory of music?
My parents is Hispanic Puerto Ricans, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
basically a lot of salsa music, a lot of baladas, a lot of Camilo Sesto, you got Sandro, you got a lot of that Spanish music. Ana Gabriel, you know what I'm saying? My mom was into that. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Spanish music playing in my house. And then like around when LL came out with I'm Bad, that's when I got in tune. And Mom Deuce, cracked the tape, and that was the end of that for a while. She didn't want none of that being played in the house. But
Uh-huh.
then around the time that Cypress came in, when Cypress Hills came out, that's when I really like
Ooh.
popped back on, and then it's been on ever since.
Yeah, amazing. And for the bad seed, it's just very clear that that I mean you killed the game in terms of lyricism and bars. But what was your introduction to hip hop? Was it breakdancing first? Was it DJing, or was it actually just the art of rapping?
Nah, it was rap. And to be honest, I didn't even like it at first. I
Oh,
was
crazy.
yeah, I didn't like it at first. I was really into like of course, R&B and shit like that, but I was really into like pop rock, MTV type shit.
Mm.
Um, even gospel. Like I was in the choir when I was young, like around that time too. So I just remember at first I really wasn't drawn to it. There
Yeah.
were songs that I would hear here and there. Like I remember like '86 hearing like Lottie Dottie in the show
Yeah.
on regular radio, like during the daytime, like 107.5
Hmm.
and Daha by rapping dude. And I remember I was like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. But one day, man, I got into it because of girls. Yeah, eighth grade in the lunchroom,
Yeah.
everybody in there rapping and shit. I can't rap. All the girls is looking, they sweating and niggas that could
Yeah,
rap.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Them niggas, them niggas was ass. They wasn't even nice like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking, I'm like, what? So I went home, scribed up a little something, came back, and
And it's not. Oh, that's
yeah,
hilarious. Crotona
yeah.
P, for you, you mentioned like Cypress Hill as some of your earlier influences, but what was the moment that pushed you to pick up a pencil to start writing lyrics?
It was after seeing a culmination of Hispanic rappers that I was like getting in tune with that I didn't know about. And then I heard Curious George, and he had a line
Ooh,
that
yeah.
said half Puerto Rican, half Cuban, not Fidel, and I walk like a duck, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
after
yeah.
that, I was like, yeah, I think I could do this. You know, what I mean? I want to get down with this. Then, for the same reasons, you're in high school and you see a bunch of people ciphering, and you want to test your skill. You want to see if you can get up in there and get the attention that a lot of these people is getting. So it was that on the block. There was constant ciphers that we was getting into. So
Yeah.
I was living in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I was enjoying everything that was going on, and I
Mm,
seen that I had a knack for it from the beginning. I had a knack for it, but just within time, I started to understand and respect the art form of lyricism. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it was a lot about flow and
yeah.
falling in pocket and sounding cool. But then when I started listening to certain rappers, I started to see that it was more to it than just that. So
Yeah.
that's why wordplay and lyricism is so important to me.
Oh, man, absolutely.
Shout to my brother Curious too, by the way.
Ooh.
Shout to him.
Oh, yeah.
Word.
Oh,
Word,
man.
legend, still doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for
still
sure.
killing it. Holy cow. And this is my favorite question to ask folks that I interview for the bad seed. Where did your name come from? Was that the first MC name that you used? How did you get there?
No,
Stick with it.
no, it wasn't. My mother actually gave me the name I have now. That
Oh,
was
sick.
yeah, it was just cause when you're young, like you a bad seed, shit like that. But
Hmm?
my first rap name was so so my name is Corey. So
Yep.
remember this is '88. So my first rap name I was Chili C, and then I went from Chili C to the Imperial MC Majesty,
Uh,
right? And I put the Imperial on there because I was inspired by Biz because he put the diabolical Biz Markie. So I was like, oh, word. So
uh,
I put the Imperial MC
yeah.
Majesty. And then that kind of, after then, see, this was early though, but then like I started becoming, a young man and being in the street and shit like that. And then my name changed to Big Terror. And it wasn't nothing big about me. I always been the littlest one in the whole, you know what I'm saying? But that was my name, like, and it was given to me by other niggas. Like I ain't give myself that, right? And then it just went to Bassy, and I stayed there. To be honest with you, like even right now, I'm at 51 years old. Like God, like I kind of would like to change my name, not so much change it, but I would drop the bad if I could.
Mhm.
But there's so many people who know me,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
like it's just at this point it's real confusing to do.
Yep.
So I would have just been see moving on, but hey, whatever. I built the name, might as well keep
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, you definitely put the mileage on it, and
it.
yeah, that would be hard. Do you have any recordings of yourself using the other names, or is it everything that's been on vinyl and tape, all bad seed?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't have them. My
Yeah.
boy,
Okay.
my boy Fred Blast, shout to him. He's out in Ohio.
Okay.
We went to high school together. He still has all the old tapes, and
Man,
he has
amazing.
everything. Like I told my family, if anything was to happen to me, that he has access to like old, like super rare stuff. So
Wow.
just in case,
Gold.
super rare.
Hey, I love that story. Crotona P, can you tell me how you got your name and what was the first name you used, if not Crotona P?
Oh, well, Crotona P came from the block that I'm from East 179th Street, Crotona Ave.
Okay.
And the P is for pride. The P stands for pride,
Uh,
pride of that block, you know what I mean? But before that, you know what I'm saying, I went through a lot of names just like C, like I remember my first name being PCS, which is like Poppy Chulo Spick. And then after that it was Pop Chu. Yeah. It was
Poppy Chew is
Poppy, it was
dope though.
Poppy.
that is dope,
It
man.
was it
Poppy
was it
Chew is
was the
dope.
Poppy. It was Poppy Chulo Spick. Then I chopped it down to Pop Chew. Then
Oh,
after that, it was
yeah.
just PC. Then there's music out there with those names. You know what I'm saying? PC
Oh,
Sabat.
uh-huh.
It was PC Sebastian at one point. Then PC Sebas. Then after that, when I landed on Crotona P, I was just like, you know what? This is the block. This is always stood behind me. So I'm just gonna hold
Yeah,
it down and just stay Crotona P. And I've been Crotona P for years now, brother. For
Yeah.
years.
No, that's amazing. It's
yeah.
always interesting to hear the journey of names, and yeah, it's awesome. I love hearing those stories, taking it back. For both of you, I'll start with Bad Seed. Is there an album that you hold in high regard, just one of your all-time favorites that influenced you and that you could always go back to even to this day?
Of mine or
Just
of
as yeah, somebody that
anybody.
yeah.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder, Secret Life of
Ooh.
Plants. I play that. I play that album probably twice a week.
Oh wow.
Like
Okay.
I just religious. Like I
Yeah.
love to play that album. One of my favorite songs on there is Power Flower.
Okay.
Um, and Someone You Love, of course, and the instrumental, and I listening to stuff like that. I mean, it's Stevie Wonder from the perspective. It's a concept album. Him from the perspective of a fucking plant. The whole album,
Okay.
like you know what I mean. So remember when this was made, like
Yeah.
in the '70s. So it's like when I really want to tap in like to creative. Like I don't even listen to rap. Like it's wild because when you hear my shit, you
Yeah.
would be like, "Yo, that's all you listen to."
That's true.
I do, I do though. But
Yeah.
but but even with rap, like I make East Coast boom bap hip hop, but I listen to Southern. I listen to drill music. I
Yeah.
listen to West Coast shit. I listen to so much different types of
I
shit
love it,
for
man.
the inspiration because I like approaches. Just today, I was listening to oh, okay, said I was just listening to that P like earlier, right? Ignorant, because how they make those records, the
Yeah.
arrangements and the instrumentation and the breakdowns, and a lot of times with hip hop, we can't we can because you can do whatever you want, but our
Yeah.
structure isn't structured the way these records were structured. I'm talking about like intro, verse. It leads up to a bridge, going to this, and it might change the beat, and then like these were incredible records. You
Yeah.
can't really do that too much in hip hop standardly, but I like to listen to it
Yeah.
to give me ideas on how
Yeah.
I could draw from it and still keep it hip hop, if that makes any sense.
That
You
makes
know what I'm saying?
absolute sense. Yeah. I think I'm the same way too. I just, I'm listening to everything else, right? And then my music. So interesting. All right. And what about you, Crotona P? Is there an album, and it doesn't have to be rap, that you hold in high regard that you love listening to this day?
I mean, it's not a full album. I think it's more of like a compilation of greatest hits, and it's probably Chicago, the
Yeah.
group Chicago.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And like I like a lot of their music. They got like really good horn sections. I'm real big on horns, so like I enjoy listening to their greatest hits album. That's something I could play on repeat with no problem.
Yeah. No.
Yo,
Especially
if
the
you
songs with
leave
people,
me now,
especially. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. And like,
Hard
especially
to
the
say
songs
I'm
with Peter.
sorry.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's what I'm
yep,
talking about.
yeah. Hard to
And
say I'm
and
sorry.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of the stuff,
I love
a
it.
lot of the stuff with Peter Cetera, a lot
Yeah,
of the stuff with Peter Cetera in the group.
Gloria Love.
I
Yeah,
mean, I love,
yeah,
yeah, I loved a lot of that stuff.
yeah. I think Bad Seed
Peter's a
nailed it.
beast. Peter
Hmm.
Cetera's a beast. Yo, hard to
Hmm.
say I'm sorry is so great. Yo, these
Hmm.
songs. This is the thing, though. This is why I think I appreciate about about songwriting. It's like when we were kids listening to these records, we just knew, hey, the song feels good. It just
Yep.
feels good. You know it feels good. But when you grow up and you listen to, you went through those experiences.
Yeah.
So when the song, you standing in the fucking in Walmart in the aisle looking for bread, and that shit come on,
Yeah.
and you listen to the shit,
It
and
hits.
you hear Peter like, oh no, it's hard for me to say I'm
Yeah.
sorry. After
Yeah. You can feel
all
it.
this, bro, you sitting there like, I have
Yeah.
to make it up to you. I
Mhm.
promise to nigga, you picking your phone up like, yo, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yo, hey, that's
Yep.
true. Yeah, I felt the same way with his song on Karate Kid Part Two, Gloria Love. You're right.
Oh
The
man.
Yeah,
emotion
yeah, yeah,
was, yeah, it was
yeah,
deep. Yeah, something else for
Is he
sure.
still alive? Peter's still alive,
I
right?
think so.
yeah. I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
so. I believe so.
yeah. Shout to Peter. Shout to Peter, man. Shout to Peter and
No,
Cetera.
hey,
Hmm.
that was great. Oh man, you guys taking me back for sure. And so here,
Well,
okay, so now we fast forward a little bit. We're at six-man entertainment time. And so for Crotona P, can you tell me how you first connected with Bad Seed and ended up working together under his label?
Well, it actually set off by I used to be part of a radio station called Rock City Radio, and I was on there one day when they were interviewing Seed. I was one of the one of the guests on the show, not a guest. I was a host on the show, and when Seed came through and saw me, he realized who I was, and the camera read my name and was like, "Yo, Katona P's in here," so he was familiar already with me as an artist. So that was pretty dope to me. I looked up to him being a legend, so I was playing my position and just he knows how I am. I'm usually in the cut. I come out when I
yeah.
got to come out. So,
Mm,
like I was kind of in the cut. We were talking a little bit, and he was like, "Oh shit, Crotona P." So after that, we started talking, and he gave me, his idea what he wanted to do, six man entertainment. I was a little iffy in the beginning because I've been in so many different groups and throughout the years, so many crews that I felt like I was just at a point where I was in my own lane doing my own thing. But when Seed approaches you, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So
of
I said,
course.
let me think about it, and I thought about it, and it felt like a good match. And I just said, I'm gonna jump in and see how this goes, and it's been on ever since, man. It's been almost 2 years now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing. For the Bad Seed, how does your experience from the 90s shape the way you approach music today, especially mentoring the newer artist? I mean, Crotona P has been around way back now, but I mean, how is it when you're mentoring new rappers and stuff? How has that shaped the way you are today?
The main thing is you gotta bring them there. So if you could bring them there by talking to them and they can feel where you were, I think they are a little more apt to listen. Not saying P, I'm just saying rappers. Like
Hmm.
because a lot of us, because even P was there.
Hmm.
P's mentoring. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's all about the MCs that were there. So if we were there during that time when the wetlands was popping, when all these things,
Oh man.
not BB Kings. This is before BB Kings. Fucking the cooler, fucking SOBs. All these things was jumping off in the '90s.
Yeah.
And when ciphers was on every corner
Yeah.
in the village, every corner, A Street, Broadway, every corner in front of Fat Beats. It was a vibe. It was a feeling,
That's awesome.
and I think the only way to really mentor or teach or is to bring them to that feeling.
Yeah.
Like they gotta know that feeling existed because it don't exist now.
Yeah.
You know, so if they knew that we came from that and we still embody it, they're gonna listen. They're gonna listen, especially if they see we still creating music at a high level. Now, if
Yeah.
we making music and it's mid, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck is he talking about? He's rapping like not the DJ, like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
even with that, like, I think that a lot of us old heads, we're so stuck in our ways that we don't understand updating is everything. You can have your phone don't get updated, it's gonna die. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck how brand new this phone is. You gotta update everything. You don't gotta change, update. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, take away
Mhm.
some of that old school shit, add a little new school flavor.
Yeah.
Keep keep who you are, but I don't know, man. Like people be taking themselves too serious. Man. That's
No,
how I see
I like that where you got to bring and show them that emotion. And you mentioned that too, like when we listen to 70s, 80s music, that emotion. And if you can bring
it.
them
Right.
there, I think you're absolutely right. For Crotona P, what about you in terms of like that gap that Bad Seed talked about? You know, they've got the new style of rap. And so can you listen to everything? And how do you feel when you're connecting with some of the newer rappers? Is it difficult or do you take on that mentorship role too?
I think I listen to everything. I don't like. I'm not obsessive about it, all types of hip hop and different genres, but I listen to everything and give everything a chance. I think I'm more in tune with younger rappers if they want to do what we doing, kind of like
Yeah.
if we like the boom bap type style or whatever. I could deal with that, but like I think I've tried that in the past. To be completely 100% honest with you, I tried it where I've tried to take somebody younger under the wing and show
Yeah.
them something, and it's like wasn't always a good experience. It turned out negative. So I just feel like after that point, I'm always willing to help out certain individuals when they reach out to me, but
Yeah.
I just keep everything to a distance. Like I don't. There's a reason why I'm close to 50 and some of these dudes are 25. Like we're not in the same
Right.
mindset. Yeah, you know what I mean? We're not on the same vibe. We think different, we move different. So I just feel like, it's all right to show some mentorship, but also like don't try to like involve yourself in their lifestyle and what they're doing. You're not
Sure.
a young buck anymore. It just makes you look kind of dumb and redundant. So I just don't want to do that kind of stuff. But if they reach out to me and want to do a joint because they respect what I do and I respect what they do, then we could always make it happen. And that way, I'm willing to show like some mentorship, but like to take somebody under the wing right now that's younger that may give me the headaches that I don't really need in my
Yeah.
life right now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. But what I do want to tell you is that even as an adult, right, even as a vet that's been in this for a long time, Seed still, mentors me in the sense of his
Yeah.
work ethic. Like I
Mm.
constantly see the way this man is like constantly putting out new music. He's a machine. He works like a well-oiled machine. No pause, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. You know what I mean? He's just constantly not. You don't even get to hear like people don't really get to hear the type of music that we hear in the chat alone. Like
Ooh,
it's a constant thing. So
true.
that right there alone is mentorship and is inspiration for me sometimes to light a fire under my ass to make me want to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's great, and it's a great point, right? So you're right. Just the mental state is a little different, but I love how you offer you guys selves to people who ask. So that's awesome. And so yeah,
Mhm.
it's always hard to find people willing to share, that information. So that's great. And then I love just the
Mhm.
motivation that you guys give each other under one team. That makes a perfect and strong team. And so, Bansi,
Yeah.
can you tell me just how you got the name Six Man Entertainment?
Yeah. I always felt like underdog. Yeah, I always felt like I was just as good as somebody who's considered a starter.
Yep.
I had a major record deal before. I toured the world before. I done did all this, that, and the third before. So why are they? Yeah, But then I figured it out. I said they're there. They're superstars, and they're on the floor as a starting five because either they have drama attached to them, either
Mm,
they have cosigns attached to them,
sure.
or something that's got them there. It's not the talent. So the talent is sitting on the bench waiting for the actual show to fail, like waiting for them to break their ankle, foul out, get whatever, so we could come in and get busy. and that's pretty much what we represent is the underdog, the six man, the the neglected, the abused, the latchkey kids.
Yeah.
The we're all independent, pretty much. We have to show you. We gotta work harder to show y'all because y'all are so caught up in the glamour and the glitz
Hmm.
of things. So that's pretty much what we do.
No,
Okay.
I love the story behind it too. And again, I love everything that you guys are about, and I love the projects that you guys are putting out. And we'll talk about Benchmark 2 as well, which showcases all the production talent that you have as a part of the label. For Crotona P, how does your Puerto Rican background influence your style and storytelling? How has that made you a unique MC in the music that you create?
Being Puerto Rican just I think gave me more drive. That's all. Just gave me a lot more drive to really push a little harder. You know what I mean? Because it's like throughout the years in the beginning when I first started doing it, like it wasn't easy just to jump in a cipher and be like possibly the only Puerto Rican and get attention. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you really had to come with it. So it just gave me more drive to take the art form more serious. You know what I mean? That's the only thing it's really done. But like it just being who I am is what's made me, get to the point that I'm at today. It's not like just my nationality or race. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's helped me just have more drive and take it more seriously to be respected as a top tier MC because we gotta have more of those up there.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the bad seed, you're creating a family with six men. And so, what's your process in determining who makes the label, who gets the invite? I'm sure you're doing some homework way before you talk to these guys. What's your thought process as just the head?
Well, I mean, I just watch. I initially look for the talent. Um, that's number one.
Yeah.
Everyone who's with us is super talented, from the producers to the
Hmm.
MCs. Everybody's pretty much handpicked. Um, um, it's it's a little bit of that, and I gotta like you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you know.
important.
Yeah, I gotta like you. Um, I think I'm a pretty funny guy. I like to have fun and bug out and joke and shit. And I think if that synergy is there, it's good. But
Yeah.
when it comes time to get serious, I don't be smiling. No, I don't be joking and laughing, and
Yeah.
it's wild because just I look for that. I look for the ability for to be adults and take the criticism and take the like without feeling away or whatever. Like there's a lot that goes into it. Um and shout to my partner Joe. She's great.
Yeah.
Like she keeps us all in line
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, she I be forgetting that I run it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because she the boss. That's boss lady.
No,
You
that's
know.
awesome. Yeah, that you got. Yeah, she's great. She helped put everything together, and you got to have
Yeah.
awesome people like that. Your chief of staff.
Superstar.
Yeah. And so real quick, we'll jump into music. I'll jump into Bad Seeds music for a little bit, and then we'll jump to Benchmark after that with Crotona P. But just going back to your stuff from the 90s and grits and shit is hot and just and how often do you go back to listen to some of your first songs? Or does that not happen these days?
You know what's crazy? I don't even listen to my music.
Oh, wow.
Like I listen to it while I'm working on it. But I mean occasionally I might throw an album on or whatever, but I think that's my problem. This is like one of my biggest weaknesses is everybody be like, oh, that's so dope. You can make all these songs. Yeah, well there's a drawback to that. And the drawback is remembering all that shit. Cause
Yeah.
bruh,
Yeah,
like
Mhm.
I make
that's true.
bro, I can't. You getting older, I can't remember all that shit. The flows, the pockets, the different way how I approached it. Oh God. So, um, for that that's one of the reasons why I don't be knowing my shit because I don't listen to it. Not saying I don't like my shit.
Mm,
I think I make the type of shit I want to hear, but
absolutely.
I'm always, what's the next shit? I'm working on 6 albums right now at the same time.
Golly.
Where we're gonna drop an album a month starting in June up until December.
Mm,
Every month. Like you know what I'm saying? It's the year of the six, 2026. And we in the process of doing that now. 3 of them are almost done.
yeah.
And we were
Wow.
doing them like at the same time. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's that work
uh,
ethic, that Crotona mentioned. And you were from a time where it was the DIY era where people made their own mixtapes, people were slanging the stuff out of their backpacks and trunks. And
yes.
I mean, you were even there when the, conception of Raucous Records, Fondle 'em. I know they got you on a bunch of mixtapes and stuff. Can you just share?
I put a record out on Rock.
Yeah, that's right.
The On record came out on
That's,
Rockers.
yep.
It was
Yep.
Rockers distribution.
And can you share just, one experience how it was working with Raucous at that one point? What was your favorite memory with them?
What's my favorite memory of Rockers? One thing that I do remember is our label making records. We always looked at Raucous like a op,
Mm,
because we was on the come up and we felt like Raucous had, well, it might have been hating. Now that I say it now, but Raucous had these artists, but we had Gene Gray, we had PH, we had me. Like we felt like we, you know what I'm saying? Like we was that. Meanwhile, they had like Shabam, they had like what was her name? They had Most Qua. And
yeah.
here's the thing. Most and Qua was our crew.
Oh,
Like
wow.
they was our family. Like they would be in our crib. They was recording songs for Raucous in our house, right?
Amazing.
But the wild part about that is, of course, they were super talented, especially Most. So when Raucous came to them for the situation, of course they're gonna take Raucous. Like Raucous was doing their thing, and they could do more for them.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think they would have really did well if they would have stayed with us, like type shit. I think they should have went and did that. But Ruckus was always kind of I didn't put my record out with Ruckus. It was
Yeah.
Ruckus distribution. It was our shit, but we made sure, because Ruckus, after the successor for the kids, which Fat Beats put out, they
Yeah.
was like, now you want to knock on my door. Y'all niggas been shitting on me all this time, Ruckus. Now you want to, I ain't want no deal.
Yeah.
No, it's us now. We
Mm,
put out the all record, which ended up going on Flex's album, went gold. We was like, nah, we put it out with y'all. We put the logo on it, Ross's distribution.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Shout
Wow.
out to my manager at the time, OT. We did that.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, thank you for sharing
Yeah.
that story. And for Crotona P, just again, you have an amazing catalog that dates back to 2008, and I'm sure even further than that. I know you did a little bit of radio and stuff. And do you recall just some of the good times in terms of just back then slanging the tapes and just grinding cipher to cipher? What are your favorite times during that period before you got to who you were today?
I remember my favorite times was probably performing on stage. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like getting on stage back in New York and
yeah.
doing different clubs and stuff like that. We did Dos Equis, which was like a small club in the Bronx when I was a young kid, and I remember like one of my first times, like really, really getting on stage and killing on stage. I remember a DJ coming up to me telling me that he was a DJ for Fat Joe and his name was LA Love,
Okay.
DJ LA Love. So I remember he gave me his business card and told me that Joe was looking for rappers and shit like that. But
Right.
I don't know. I felt like at the time, like I didn't believe in myself at the time. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was just starting and I didn't feel like fully prepared. And I think the fear of not being ready just kind of held me back from even making the call.
Mm,
So it was like a lot of those kind of situations. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But yeah, it was just mainly just being on stage. And then like when I got to Rochester and I moved to Rochester, like
Yeah.
it was like I was pretty much done with music. But then I got down with a team over here that showed me how to monetize my music
Yeah.
and how to really like get online and do it digitally. Plus, they was like we started opening up for like every major artist that came up to the city. So like
Yeah.
I just performed the hell out of like Rochester alone. So like I
Yeah.
just did a lot of time on stage, and I think that's like my favorite times have been on stage. Sometimes sober, sometimes not, but for the most part, I enjoyed myself on stage. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and it's I think it's cool. Yeah, like you guys both like earned your stripes, doing it when it was like that. I mean, today it's very simple just to upload your music and you don't have to do the same promotion of getting out or just, being out there and getting your tapes out there. Crotona, I went back and listened to your album, Be Expression, and I love something when I talked
Oh
about.
wow,
Yeah, I love listening to
okay.
the new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to Benchmark and I listen to Be Expression, and I love to see,
Mm-hmm.
like the growth. But man, I mean, you freaking smashed that album too. That was amazing. So I just love
Thank you, brother.
yeah, I just love the catalog, and so it's cool to see just, you were consistent back then all the way to now, and you guys only get better with age. And so, yeah,
Thank you.
and
Thank
Bad,
you.
you got this song I really like, Belt Off. And I know you don't go back and listen too much to some of your stuff, but this was from the Prelude to Hell, your EP.
Right.
And I love the tribute to the Wu-Tang. You said bomb atomically, Socrates mopping these disrespectful ninjas down the block.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
it was a good ode to that. But I ain't your age. Do your homework. But the hook, man, I love it. Hook writing is very difficult, and you killed it. I'm gonna take my belt off with these ninjas ass up the middle of the street. Nah, he don't get a pass, violating code, so it goes how it goes. Oh man, so just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, hook
Got the
writing.
knot.
Yeah,
Got the knot.
yeah. And so, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about like just hook writing in general? Is it very easy for you to write hooks? Or, do you work on that last and you do the verses first? What's your process?
Yo, like hearing me explain like the process, you're gonna think I'm on like everything, every narcotic that they ever made, right? Like I put myself through so much shit that
Yeah.
I said this on another interview, but I'll tell you.
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna talk about a verse. If I'm writing a verse, right, and it's I'm 14 bars in, and I can't think of those last two, I'm
Uh-huh.
deleting the whole shit, and I
Oh,
have to start over. Like that's the discipline I put on myself
wow.
because I have to complete that thought right there. Yeah, it's scary because all 14 bars could be fire.
Mm,
I'm not gonna use it.
dang.
Yeah, nah, if I can't finish those two. Also, I have in my head a clock. If I don't finish this shit in a certain like 10, 15 minutes, it's a dub.
Ooh,
If it's a whole record, if it's not 15, 20 minutes, it's a dub. We're not using it. So what I usually do is I'll write the first verse first, right? And then I'll from that or whatever I'm listening to it, I'll just come up with something, right? And then a cheat code. What I like to do is I like to start the second verse with the lines of some shit I said in the chorus. So
uh,
it's like you just got finished hearing the chorus repeated, and now you're going into the verse. I'm gonna say it again
yeah.
with a bar though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just have fun with it. I have fun with it. I like to do little things and little Easter eggs and things like that
Yeah.
that I know nobody catches. Only I catch. Like
Yeah.
it amuses me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there's little things that I do that just amuse me, and it's funny because I don't even listen to my shit to be amused by it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. One day I will, I promise. One day
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit and I'm be like, yo, it's just gonna be Bad Seed weekend. I'm gonna just listen to all my shit like all weekend
Yeah.
and just listen because some people like some songs, man. Like so, you know, I want to see what they like. Like you know, I'm trying to make more.
No.
You know.
Yeah, I love it, man. Just working. And for Crotona P, what about you? What is I guess your method to songwriting? Do you let the beat drive it, or do you come up with a topic and then try to fit a beat into it? And are you a verse first
No,
or hook first guy? What's your process?
everything is production first.
Oh,
Production first. The beat first. The beat gotta grab me. If the beat
mhm.
grabs me, then I really, really, really listen to the beat. I listen to everything in the beat. So like, there's times that you may not hear something playing in the background, and I
Yeah,
hear it, and once I hear it, that may trigger a hook, or that may trigger a thought about a hook, and that's where I take it there with the hook. But like, a lot of times it's like he's like, just like him, first verse written. Then after the first verse is written, go right into what I feel. Once I start feeling the hook, I start going right into it, and then I go into the second verse, and this, everything usually has to all somewhat intertwine and make sense for me to actually complete it and say it's done. You know what I mean?
Yo,
yeah.
P, let me ask you, do you do like when you write? I'm always interested to know this. Like when you write and you approach it, do you approach it on some okay lyrics first, or you trying to get the flow first before the
Mm,
lyrics come?
My thing is the first. This is something I learned a long time ago. The first four bars gotta grab you.
yeah.
If you can't if you can't grab somebody in the first four bars, there's a good chance that's not going to be a good song.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So I usually let the first four bars, and I'm very, very big on flow, but also lyricism. So I feel those four bars, the first four bars got to have a little bit of all of that
yeah.
in it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got enough of that, it don't have to be super complex, but there has to be something in there that people can say, oh, wait a minute, he's nice. You know what I'm saying? If not, then it's not getting done. You know what I'm
Yeah, that punch, that shock factor. You're right. That's a great point.
saying?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. Just talking to people about the way they view music, and it's super different
Yeah,
for everybody. Yeah.
it's
So,
super interesting, like to talk to other artists and be like,
yeah,
"Yo, how you?" You because
yeah,
everybody does it different. Some
right.
people might do things the same, but it might have little nuances that are different. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
always interesting to kick
Hmm.
it with other artists.
Yeah, and I just love the.
Hmm.
You're right. I think I agree with you. Just the catchiness, and I think you do that well too. For the Bad Seed, you have the single you put out, "State Building," earlier this year, produced by Cut One, and I love the
Yeah,
story that
shop
you
the
go
cut one.
into it. Yeah, Corey gonna do what Corey does, move like there's two of me fighting like it was four of us, trying to be glory. Yeah, man, just the lyrics, man. I love it. I appreciate good writing. Good writing. That was very
Yeah.
graphic in my head. I was like, oh man, fighting a couple of them.
Here's the thing about that. Like I was just talking to somebody the other day about this. I talk about this type shit all the time.
Yeah.
When writing, the important thing is to go. Just go. Um, don't put yourself in a box to where you're like, yo, I wonder if they're gonna like this. I wonder if they would.
Hmm.
No, you have to write. You have to write because when you write and you're giving your beginning, your middle, and your end, that's a story. When
Mm.
you're writing and you're telling a story, you have to be descriptive. That's why I like Conway so much because when Conway tells a story, when Conway could talk about cooking crack on a song, you will smell that shit in your house, like he's cooking it in your house. The
Okay.
way it's described,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. I try to be that way when I describe things, like the song "Baddies," for example.
Mm.
I like that song a lot because it's very descriptive. Like every detail is in there. Like you're there. You know. And I think that that's important in writing.
Mhm.
Um, but that comes with knowing who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And when you know who you are as a person and you sit and you write, it's easy. That's why I don't believe in writer's block. I don't believe in it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I think you talk about it too, like just throughout the interview. You mentioned the emotion that Peter Cetera created, the ability to make somebody feel it, and then you mentioned here the
Right.
ability that Conway has to make you smell it. And so, yeah, I just love the appreciation for the way that you deliver the art or want to deliver the art. So
Yeah, man.
amazing. And I've got some homework too and I saw that you have the new album Book of Himothy that you dropped, yeah, earlier this month too as well. And so I'm excited to get into that as well. For
It's
Crotona
garbage. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that. It's garbage. You don't want to hear that. Right?
Oh man.
Stop that! Stop that!
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was like, I didn't get a chance to listen to it before this interview. But yeah, I'm gonna get into that too, and I'm excited. And Crotona, I did get into yours, Benchmark, 6 tracks with one song from a producer within the 6-man team. And I complimented you already on your amazing catalog, all the way back to BX Expression. But whose idea was it to put, this album together to showcase the producers? Was that Bad Seeds or was that yours? How did that project come alive?
I mean, to be honest, Seed put the team together.
Yep.
So he put the team together. He put all the producers together, put them down on the team. All I wanted to do was basically bring a project forth that showcased multiple producers from the team all on one project with no outside production from
Mm.
anybody else and
Yeah.
no outside MCs from anybody. I didn't want any other MCs on the tracks just because I wanted to prove to the team that I could carry a project by myself. I don't necessarily need to have features on every project. So
Yeah.
not that that was ever mentioned, but I just wanted to prove it within myself. And I was able to do it with six joints that I was able to hand select from the production that the team sent me.
Yeah.
Seed knows it's a running joke. I was like asking for these beats for a while, and it was kind of like I was being kind of like overlooked or whatever. And I was
Yeah.
just to the point where I was just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I getting production from them or not? Or whatever, whatever. And then they all saw that I was passionate about my idea, what I wanted to do. So they
Yeah.
started sending me production. They
It
started sending
happened
me
fast
production.
too. It happened fast. It
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
fast.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
one, probably maybe one outburst from me. Probably
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
outburst from me. After that, like they understood the passion, they understood what I wanted to do, and they started sending me production, and I was able to hand select 6 dope joints from
Yeah.
6 of the producers. Because there's more producers on 6 Man also overseas, but
Oh,
I was
okay.
able to get
All right.
yeah, I was able to get one from at least 6 of them and put that out and put it together. And I sequenced the whole project myself. I put
Yeah.
everything together. I would record a song, send it to them, to the producer, so he could hear it, see what I did, and then they send it back, and I send it to get mixed and mastered if they liked it. And I ain't getting any negative feedback from anybody. DJ City Rich sent me a joint that he wanted to add some stuff to it. That was the only thing that we kind of worked a little bit before we actually finished the
Yeah.
song, but that came out dope.
Yeah.
And that was it. It was just, I wanted to do it for the team. I wanted to show, I try to be as loyal as I possibly can in any situation that I'm in. And I feel like Seed gave me an opportunity to also be part of his platform and
Yeah.
showcase my talent. So I said, why not, out of loyalty to the team, out of loyalty to
Yeah.
Seed, I'm going to put this together and I'm going to show how, a lot of braggadocio rapping, a lot of,
Yeah.
shit talking on this and just show that, this is what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's great. And I told you before the interview started, it is very hard sometimes when you mix producers up to keep the flow of the album straight. I think you did an outstanding job picking the beats. It sounds smooth. It was great. And I love, and I was like, oh, all different producers. But yeah, I mean, Shade Cobain, Murder Megs, Freak Show, City Rich, Silverback Lauren, Van Guns, all quality and amazing beats. And yeah, just yeah, standout track for me. My favorite just was the guitar case shooter, and I think
All right.
yeah, you showcased that the first 4 bars with the fling of a Spanish guitar string, pen shade illuminate things like stars blink. Oh, I was like, damn,
Man.
flexing, man. So yeah, some things blink through me. The skies are bright, truly no clouds in sight, and I love it, man. You guys, all man, just varsity league bars, and what a fantastic
Thank
project.
you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you, brother. Man, my brother's one of the illest, so I can't slack. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got to
that's
come with
true.
it. I've always been into lyricism, and you can hear it from back then. You know what I'm saying? But like that. Those projects, like the ones that I've got, all my projects, right? Like I don't listen to them like all the time,
Yeah.
but when I do listen to them, when I do take the time to listen to them, I binge. I
Yeah.
binge. I
Yeah.
start from the. I start from my first project and I go to the next one, and then my girl will lose me for like 8 hours, and I'm just listening to music. That's the only albums. That's not all the features. I got about 8.5 hours of just features alone on Spotify. You know what I mean? So
No, it was an honor to dive in, and I'm super excited to go into it even more. And I mean, for me too, as I make music, to me sometimes I can't get myself to listen to the earlier stuff, and it's like,
yeah,
how did it even get on the internet? And so, no, I always appreciate seeing growth, and so yeah, I love that. So congratulations on an amazing project for you, Crotona P, and to Bad Seed, just as a label too, man. A lot of amazing work coming from you guys. As we get close to the end of the interview, I spoke to DJ Kawan, who is a good buddy of mine, and I saw that you featured on one of his albums, Bad Seed, and he mentioned like just to ask him about your relationship with Pumpkinhead in terms of like mentorship. Do you mind if you talk to me just about your relationship with Pumpkinhead? I know you got a couple songs with him, and so just rest in peace to the great Pumpkinhead. But any fond memories or anything you wanted to share about him growing up during the same time?
Yeah, P is I miss that nigga, man, like every single day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of who I am as an MC, I learned in real time alongside him as he was learning.
Mm.
So we slept on the floor in studio eating pork fried rice and chicken wings, and we had nothing, just raps.
Wow.
Like and I miss him a lot, man. We been through a lot. We did a lot of music. There's a lot of stuff that never came out.
Oh
Like
my gosh.
me, him, and Jean Grey, we were a group called the Yakuza.
Oh damn.
And
Oh.
yeah, there's like we got like four records.
Yeah.
One of them came out, Pure Hell.
Yeah.
That ended up on a couple of different things. But he was incredible, funny. I say that I was lucky
Mhm.
that he was my best friend.
Okay.
Um, One of the best men that I ever met, ever. You know, um, loved this shit, yo. He loved this shit,
Mhm.
and he was a rapid machine. Far better MC than me. Far better. Like I think when it came to like what I had, I think was more marketability, like style at the time, because I was on some pretty thug shit back then. But him, he was like really hip hop, like you know what I'm saying, like rap, rap, rap. And I don't know, man. I'm just fortunate,
Yeah.
fortunate. I'm fortunate to even know him. Yeah,
Yeah.
even to call him my brother, man. Like
Yeah.
everybody from that time, though. Everybody, Jean, all of that. Like she was what at the time. Yeah, you know. Um, we we were best friends. Ended up being in a relationship for about a year and a half during that time.
Okay.
Like I think back sometimes like, damn, one of the greatest MCs in the world was my girl at one point.
Yeah.
Like
Hell, hell
it's
yeah.
just
Hell
it's
yeah.
just crazy. That time
Yeah.
was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Shout to them.
Yeah.
Shout to
Thank you.
them.
I didn't realize that you were a group. Oh man, Yakuza, that is nuts. And yeah,
Yeah.
dichotomy
Well,
is
we
the name
were a
of the company.
crew. We
Yeah.
were a crew, and there was many little groups inside the crew.
Yeah.
So like me and PH, we were OBS with my dude Magnum P. We had a group. Me, Gene, and PH, we were Yakuza. Gene and Ocean and Aggie was
Amazing.
natural resource. Then we had like like it was all type of shit, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a beautiful time for music. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. You mentioned Pure Hell and Dichotomy. Those are two of my favorites that you guys did together with Pumpkinhead and Gene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Thank you for sharing some hip hop history. With
I ain't
that,
gonna front, man. Like sometimes I get a little choked up.
yeah, heck
You
yeah,
know, just thinking about the time.
yeah.
You know, I don't really know if it's so much that I miss the people.
Hmm.
I do, but I miss the time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I miss that. I just miss everything about it. I miss the fact that after 9 o'clock, my minutes ain't free after 9 o'clock.
yeah,
Like that's just free all around.
yeah,
Like you know, nigga, bring me back to 9 o'clock is free. Like that's just you know what I mean.
yeah.
But I just miss the time. I miss the time of yo P. Remember the grades for pies, 75 cents, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on,
Hmm.
man. Like I just miss so much. There's so much
Yeah.
I miss, and so much that I feel like people are not ever gonna get to experience and ever get to feel. And it
Yeah.
makes me sad, bro. I get sad. It ain't so much that we be trying to tell the young niggas, yo, don't do drill and don't do this. You should be lyrical because it
Right.
ain't because of that. It's because we want y'all to feel what we felt.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Hmm.
I want you to feel what I felt, B. And what we felt was the purest form of it. It wasn't tainted by the
Hmm.
majors. It wasn't tainted by these people trying to put their hands in it. This is the most authentic form.
Yeah.
We're not saying you got to
Hmm.
stay here, but come get comfortable here and earn your keep here, and then ascend. That way, when you fall off, you got somewhere to come, baby. You
Yeah.
can come back home.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You
What?
dudes don't
Yeah.
listen,
That
man.
was a good time. Yeah, and I love that you want to share that experience and even Crotona Peace time with Rock City Radio. That's another way to just show through a different platform. Where we came from and so on.
Yeah.
But before I turn over to you guys one last time to set us off, I love to close the show out with just some fun questions. So I'm gonna give Crotona P the first question for you. Your best Halloween costume you ever wore in your entire life.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. My mother, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My mother became Jehovah's Witness when I was 3 years old, so there wasn't no Halloween in my house. There was none of that. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So I wasn't wearing costumes or none of that. And
Okay.
when I got older, I just I didn't really do it. You know what I mean? When I
Okay.
got older, once I wasn't in the religion, I didn't do it. But yeah,
Ah.
man, I love watching them, but I never experienced it. You know what I mean?
Okay. What about for the bad seed? Do you have a favorite Halloween costume that you ever wore in your entire life?
Yo, you really gonna do this to me, man? All right. I don't know about favorite, but I'm gonna give y'all two really ridiculous ones. Right?
I'll take it.
Yeah. So of course, I thought I was Michael Jackson
Nice.
at one point. I had the Thriller jacket. I had the high
Oh,
waters
nice.
with the white socks with the penny loafers. I actually put pennies in them.
Awesome.
I had the white glove that I made. I made the white glove. My shit was hard, you heard?
That's awesome.
Oh, it was that, but I ain't had no Jerry curl, so it fucked up the shit. And the other one, I was what's his name from Different Strokes? Um,
Oh,
Arnold from
oh yeah,
Different
yeah.
Strokes.
Okay. Oh man, hey, that's fun, man. Those were the times for sure.
That was ridiculous, bro. Like, I might have the picture. If I find a picture,
No, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, who didn't want to be Michael Jackson for sure, and who wasn't watching?
man,
Yeah, who wasn't
shout
watching
to him,
Arnold?
man.
Yeah, different strokes, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, for Crotona P, your first job ever.
I was sweeping the building that I lived in and getting like $115 a week for it, taking
Oh,
out the garbage. And
yeah,
yeah, the building that I lived in gave me the opportunity just basically like janitor work and like
yeah,
take out the trash and bag it up and get it ready for the trucks. And that was my first job.
yeah.
Then after that, I did some like I was giving out flyers for an electric appliance store in Third Avenue in the Bronx. That's what I was doing for a while. And
Okay.
then, just little BS jobs from day to day. But my first one was janitor in the building that I lived
Yeah. Okay. Bad seed for you. Your first job ever.
I was 13. I was living in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It's a
Uh-huh.
heavy Hasidic Jewish area. And I used to sell, well, not sell, I would deliver their fish for them
Oh,
in
okay.
the neighborhood. And I made like 75 cents a delivery. That shit was cool until one day, bro. They ain't like the black folk out there like that, bro. Yo, Peter, who deals, bruh? Yo, they pulled up.
here.
I'm walking. They pulled up in a van. I swear, like six grown men with the long suits and the curls jumped out, hopped out, start chasing me like, black nigga, what you running for? What you running for? They start chasing me, bro. I'm little, so I'm hopping over. Usain Bolt on these motherfuckers.
Oh, wow.
They was they ain't catch me, but yo, I ended up. My mom was like, "Oh no, you're not going back
Yeah. Oh,
there." Oh no. But
No,
I
yeah,
was there for probably a good 4 months, shit
okay.
like that. 13.
they
Wow.
was they was
75
doing
cent
people
a delivery.
filthy back then. They
Yeah.
was doing people filthy back then. They was cracking people with bats in those areas and all that.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. It was bad.
Oh,
But
wow. Okay. All right. Hey, my next question is for Bad Seed first. Who are you choosing between Madonna and Cyndi Lauper?
Cindy.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you have a reason.
So wait, Paul. You talk about in terms of what?
Let's go
Like who
music.
I could hang out with, who I
Ah,
would listen to music with, like because
music and style.
Madonna,
All right.
Madonna. I think she's more iconic. I love Cindy though. Love Cindy. I think Cindy is super dope. But
Yeah.
compared to Madonna, come on,
Yeah.
Madonna put up numbers, man. She put up
Ah, that's
numbers.
true.
Hmm.
Okay. All
That's
right.
John Stockton.
Crotona P,
Word.
my question for you, Paula Abdul or Vanessa Williams?
In terms of what,
Let's do
music or
let's do
looks?
let's do mute. Yeah, yeah. Let's do both.
All right.
We like
In terms of music, probably Vanessa Williams. In terms of looks, I would probably say Vanessa Williams too.
Yeah.
I think she was a little bit higher than Paula.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
for sure. All right, my final question for you. We'll go to Bad Seed first. If you could have a meal with anyone, past or present, dead or alive, who would it be?
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
We got some things to talk about, boy. We got some things to talk about, boy. Woo.
Hmm.
That's a good one. All right, Crotona P,
Yup.
what about you? Same question. If you could have a meal with anyone, past or present, dead or alive, who would it be?
I would say pun, but I probably won't get no food in. You know what I
Damn sure
mean?
would.
But they just that if I could speak to have a meal with anybody dead or alive right now, it'd probably be my grandmother. I would
Yeah.
like to have her back so I can have a last meal with her.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, probably her.
Nice. Well, gentlemen, thank you again. It was an honor to speak to you guys. Bad Seed, you are a legend, a scholar, and a gentleman. Crotona P, amazing
Thank you.
MC. I was honored to do the deep dive and just get deeper into, what I know as a fan of the music. And I really appreciate your time. It's late out there. And yeah, thank you. With that, I want to give you guys an opportunity to close us out. We can start with Crotona P and then over to Bad Seed. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right.
Thank you for having us on your platform. Truly appreciate it.
Mhm.
I'm Crotona P. You can catch me anywhere on Instagram, Crotona PBX, Facebook, Crotona PBX. You can hit up XO Joe if you're interested in getting any work in, or if you got any show opportunities or anything that we can speak about like that. Just hit up XO Joe, and you can hit me up on CrotonaP@gmail.com. And also hit up the Bass Seed. Anybody from the team that you can get to me. You can hit up anybody, and we'll make it happen.
Awesome. And
Word.
and over to the legend, the living legend, Bad Seed.
What
Thank
he said. What he said, man. What he said. and I'm gonna need everybody
Mhm.
to. Well, I mean, you can check me out on Instagram at the Bad Seed Brooklyn, BKLYN.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing on TikTok or whatever. I don't know. Something like that. But make sure y'all please. If you want some good music, you got a good 45 minutes to an hour. You ain't really doing nothing. You want a car ride, you on your way to work, you on your way home from work, you in the crib cleaning. Put on that Crotona P benchmark.
Yes,
Put
sir.
that shit on. Put that shit on.
Quick
Share it.
15 minutes. It's a quick 15 minutes.
Tell your friends about it. Tell whoever about it. Pin it, drop it in people's inboxes. Like, let's get this out here. Let Crotona Pride. You heard?
Mhm. Himothy out now. Himothy out now everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
y'all make sure y'all check that out too, man. Big 6 minute shit. You heard?
I love it. Again, an honor to speak to you guys both. I'll keep in touch as we get this interview out. I'm excited to share this. But yeah, thank you. And that's a wrap, man. Enjoy your guys' evening. Yeah, thank
No
you.
doubt.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Have a good night,
brother.
my brother.
I
Thank
will
you.
now.